Let's welcome in right now our SNY MLB insider. It's Andy Martino. Andy, I know you just got off the phone with Steve Cohen, the Mets owner, chairman, and CEO. What's the initial reaction there?
Cohen wanted Jacob deGrom. They were obviously in on Jacob deGrom, Gary, but talking to him, as you said just a few minutes ago, he was understanding. He wasn't angry. He wasn't sounding desperate or, oh, woe is us. What he said to me on the record was, quote, "I wish him well," meaning deGrom, of course. He has the right to choose his team. Now this team, the Mets, have to move on to the next thing. So it was an acceptance of the fact that you don't always get what you want. I was told in additional reporting, Cohen's not the only person I've talked to here, of course, working this story, that Justin Verlander is front and center.
Are you at all surprised here, Andy? Again, I want to go back to what we spoke about at the start of our conversation here. The 5 years, $185 million is what is being reported. But are you at all surprised that Jacob deGrom didn't come back to the Mets? And even if the Mets wouldn't have gone here, Andy, even if they wouldn't have gone more than 3 years, potentially 4 years, are you surprised he didn't come back and say, this is what it's going to take to sign me, and I will sign back in Queens if you give me that, otherwise I am gone? Are you under the impression that that did not happen when it comes to Jacob deGrom?
I know for an absolute fact that that did not happen.
Okay.
I asked the Mets what their last and final offer was, and what I was told was we didn't have the chance to formulate it. The Mets were told within the past 2 hours tops that deGrom was either signing with the Rangers or very far down the road with the Rangers, and they just felt like it was too late. He was going to Texas, and they never got into a bidding war where they were able to say, okay, best and final. deGrom and his representative didn't involve the Mets in the process to the point where they were able to go back and forth on offers and try to match and beat Texas. So that's what happened. Am I surprised? Not really. I think sometimes, when people show you what they're thinking, you have to believe them. And Jacob deGrom made it pretty clear. I know his public comments said he liked being a Met, but he made it so clear to the people around him, and I reported this and others reported this, that he was unhappy with the last contract that he signed, didn't love the New York area, wanted to be closer to home. I mean, these are real things that he was saying to real people. So I didn't really think he was going back to the Mets unless he had no other options. And he had another option, a great one.
Brandon Nimmo now is out there. I would think that would be a further premium to bring Brandon Nimmo back. And I just wonder, Andy, a guy across town who's looking for a major deal by the name of Aaron Judge. I wonder, with deGrom leaving now, if that puts a guy like Aaron Judge into play with the New York Mets. What do you think?
I don't see it. The Mets have never had a smidgen of interest in a pursuit of Aaron Judge, and I just have a hard time seeing that changing. I think Nimmo certainly becomes more likely. He's always been a high priority, and now there's just more room in the budget. So that's definitely something to look at in terms of the outfield. But a pursuit of Judge this late when the Yankees and Giants are hoping to close in on him and have gotten down the road, that I don't see.